Hey, what's up everyone? It's Professor Niz, and today we have a character breakdown for ZOROARK. He was recently added to the test server. I'm going to go through all of his moves, go to the practice, let you guys see them, and share my thoughts along the way. So let's get started. Alright, so basic attack becomes a boosted basic. Attack with every third attack, dealing increased damage. Very simple. It's passive illusion. This is the cool feature. The Pokemon takes the form of a random wild Pokemon or Pokemon from the opposing team. The Pokemon returns to its original form when it takes damage or uses the basic attack. And I can confirm that on the other team, when you see a ZOROARK under illusion, it appears as a teammate. So that's the whole premise. You sneak around the map, turn into their teammate, and you can walk through their lanes and you surprise them and they think, oh, it's my teammate, and surprise, it's ZOROARK. So pretty cool. I know since it's a mobile game and it has auto targeting, it might be kind of obvious when it's a teammate, when it's an enemy, but we'll see. We gotta just try it out. Let's keep going. So slash is pretty basic. It's a dash ability. As a user dash in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. Simple as it. Simple as can be. And it's from slash at level 7. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to this. This is level 7. Next move is Fury Swipes. As the user's dash in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. If this move hits an opposing Pokemon for a short time, it can be used again. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like in the game, in the real Pokemon game, if you don't know, Fury Swipes is a move that repeats. You could Fury Swipe for 5 times. So that's pretty cool that they included that. It's a ranged ability too. So we want to see what that looks like. So at level 5, you get your first upgrade. Feint Attack or Night Slash. Let's do Feint Attack. It's an 8-second cooldown. Let's see. Has the user dash in the designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon and reducing all of the user's move cooldowns. Okay. If this move hits opposing Pokemon for a short time, the location where the dash started is marked, and the user is able to use this move again. If this move is used again, the user dashes back to the marked location, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. It also leaves a new mark where it started that dash. As long as there's a mark, if the user uses another move, as long as there's a mark, if the user uses another move, the mark will move to where the move was used. If the user hits opposing Pokemon 4 times with either Feint Attack or other moves without interrupting the chain of marking, the next use of Feint Attack changes. If this changed form of Feint Attack is used, the user leaps at the designated opposing Pokemon and deals damage to it before landing in a designated direction. Upgraded version reduces the move's cooldown. Okay, so this is a very combo heavy move. If you saw the leaks or you saw in the gameplay, he basically dashes around, and if you could stack it to a chain of 4, the 5th attack becomes special properties. He jumps up in the air. It's really cool. So I'm gonna show you guys that. The other option is Night Slash. For a short time, changes the user's normal movement to dash attacks. After performing a dash attack, the user's next basic attack changes to a special basic attack. After performing a dash attack, the user's next basic attack changes to a special basic attack. Okay. During this move's effect duration, whenever the user hits opposing Pokemon with other moves or special basic attack, this move effect duration increases and the user is able to use Night Slash again. This move's effect duration ends if the user moves when it's unable to use Night Slash. Okay. This move's effect duration ends if the user moves when it's unable to use Night Slash. During this move's effect duration, if the user hits opposing Pokemon with a total of 6 moves and or special basic attacks, the user will jump into the air and then while landing, slash at a set area of effect, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. The user recovers health if it hits opposing Pokemon with this slashing attack while jumping. The user is able to use Shadow Claw or Cut to move a set distance. Okay, this is a lot. This move's cooldown on the plus version. So, Feint Attack. If you dash around with Feint Attack or use other moves, every time you use a move, you leave a mark. And if you hit a Pokemon up to 5 times, you get a special attack at the end. The user leaps at the designated Pokemon, dealing damage before landing in a designated direction. Okay, so he has 2 combo moves. They both need to be chained. On Night Slash, you know, you gotta hit a total of 6 moves and or special basic attacks. Usually will jump into the air, and while landing, you'll get a special slash. That's the X slash we saw in the leaked footage. Okay, so that's cool. We gotta really practice and see what those are like. Let's move forward to level 7. You get Cut or Shadow Claw. I think getting Cut is so funny. It's like such a basic move in the Pokemon game. As the user dashes in a designated direction, deal damage to opposing Pokemon and restoring the user's health. Increase the amount of health this restores. Okay, so this is just your built-in heal. Okay, so it's very simple. The quick dash, 5-second cooldown. All of his attacks are dashes, by the way. This is really a mobile Pokemon, which you would expect from a speedster. The only one that's not a dash is his Fury Swipe, which is range. The next move is Shadow Claw. Has the user dash in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon and leaving them unable to act for a short time. Okay, so you can stun them. If this move hits opposing Pokemon near the end point of the dash, the Pokemon will be thrown instead of left unable to act. Okay, so it has a sweet spot. Increases the length of time opposing Pokemon are thrown. Oh, that's pretty cool. And this, he's a 5 and 7 Pokemon. Okay. So he gets this upgraded at 11, and you know, so on. So we can move on. Unite move, Nightfall Daze. Has the user release Dark Shockwaves, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. 3 shockwaves are released, and each one has increasingly larger area of effect. The user is immune to hindrance while releasing shockwaves. Release Dark Shockwave, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. 3 shockwaves are released. Each one has increasingly larger effect. Immune to hindrances, and it's a sure hit, so it's guaranteed to hit. All right, so we just gotta test him out because he's very combo centric. I think Cut is gonna be superior since he heals you. Shadow Claw just knocks them back or stuns them, which would be good for like Feint Attack because you could get more combos in. But and I think Feint Attack has a built-in heal, right? No, that's Night Slash. Night Slash has the built-in heal at the end of the X attack. So you basically want to have a heal on one of these buttons. So if you're going to go Cut, then maybe you would go Cut and Feint Attack. And if you're going to go Night Slash, then you might want Night Slash and Shadow Claw because Night Slash heals. You know, you want to have one heal on at all times. So anyway, let's jump into practice and test his moves out. Potential builds with him. Obviously, you're going to want melee items. Basic attacking is really important. That's obvious. It's no brainer. This looks like a good build right here. Float Stone for fast speed, more damage, and Razor Claw to get that boosted melee after using all your abilities, and then just basic attacking faster. But we got to see how this plays out. So let's jump into practice. Take it from there. Just have to, you know, there's really no delay to it. It's not like the other one where you could kind of have a delay, like plan your next one. You just have to use it right away, looks like. And you can mix it in with Shadow Claw. It's so weird how it's like sometimes it flies the other way. So I'm gonna try it without any directional inputs. See, that's the weird thing. If you don't do a directional input, you don't get the dash. That's so weird. So it's like you have to attack and move at the same time in order for it to work. 'Cause if you just attack, he does this, right? And if you just walk, he does one. It said in the move description, it said you can like use the other move, which I'm using it right there, but it's like he moved a little bit. Oh, we just got a special animation there. After you land, Wait, did I just get a special animation? Oh, maybe I just pressed it twice because of cooldowns. So let's turn off cooldowns. Turn them back on. So the animation on Shadowclaw actually changed in the bottom right. I'm just struggling to see a difference. Maybe it's just me. That's the animation for that one. And you can also move this one, right? As you're in air, yeah. So what does Shadowclaw do? Let's try it. Like Shadowclaw kind of does a little dash in air. Maybe you do this first. Nope, it's not the combo. But yeah, that's pretty much ZOROARK. I gotta admit, I do prefer the other one. This one is flashier, but I'm not seeing the special combo. Besides, maybe you can move in the air. You know, if you see right here, if after you hit full combo, you can like dash, but the X damage still hits in the same spot. All right. So anyway, that's ZOROARK. Pretty cool. You guys let me know what you think. I'll be doing another video playing some matches as him. You guys can check that out. Peace.